Hello, welcome to another episode of PaystreakTV. I'm your prospector, Chris. Yeah, we're at it again. Real quick, want to shout out to Ed over there at TDZ 41, Prospecting with Ed. Thank you for keeping Chris out of Leavenworth or the Funny Farm or wherever they send rogue ninja prospectors like myself. I appreciate it. For everybody that heard me in a previous episode saying that state parks are okay, I'm going to pull a Jedi trick on you. Those are not the prospecting spots you want. That being said, we're moving on. Just like the stormtroopers moved on. We're going to get in here and we're going to prospect this creek properly today. The last time we were here, we only got a few pans. And it's not really enough to do anything. Since then, I have gotten my rubber boots. And we're going to go down there and we're going to bother them ducks. And get right on the back of that sandbar there, right off of that current where the negative pressure is happening. And we're going to really take it to it today, and we're going to determine if there's anything in here worth looking for. So we're going to get my boots on and drag my stuff down there and get started. Back in a bit. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. Our classifier and our bucket all ready here. We're on a big gravel bar on this creek, and it gets pretty deep pretty quick out here where that current's happening. So we're just hoping that maybe when this thing floods, and it does wrap around this little bar here, maybe the gold's getting put in the front of it. Got another feeder creek coming in here pretty good too, so we got everything concentrating, we hope. But yeah, we're gonna come up to the front of this thing and we'll start digging right in here somewhere so we don't have to walk very far. And we're back on PaystreakTV on the Nimeshellin Creek, river, whatever you want to call it. I just like saying creek, that's all. Well, so far it's our lucky day, because we have found a can, aluminum can, about maybe a dozen small pieces of glass. But so far we're winning. I don't know what aluminum's going for right now, but I definitely got some there. Got a hole here, my pile of stuff that I just classified. You notice how I put that real close to my hole so that when I go to fill in my hole I don't have to do anything. I just kick it over in there and I'm good. Got to leave it exactly the way we found it with little impact. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. We're going to feed the snail here. I'm going to try it without a rock for a little while. See what actually gets through this. See, I got my pan in the end. We're going to look at what's happening in there and determine what we need to do. If we need to raise up or lower down. Gorgeous spring day. Beautiful. I'm on a gravel bar in the middle of the creek. I'm feeding her a little slower today too. It's still pretty fast though. A heck of a lot faster than I could pan it, that's for sure. Anyhow, today we're going to do things a little different. We're going to get through half of that bucket, and then we're going to clean it out real quick into the square bucket there, and then we'll run the other half. Well, I'm not seeing really much of anything coming out of there. Now let's see what happens when we clean out for a little bit. I noticed in my episodes that I move so quick on this snail, on the riffles, that sometimes it's hard to focus. I don't want to give anybody a seizure, so I'm trying to slow it down a little bit so you can see. And we got about a, say, an inch wide channel there of all heavy stuff. It might be a little bit getting out, but nothing of any great significance. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. Yeah, we're halfway done here. We're gonna clean this out real quick. First, let's take a look and see what we got in here. We are so full of black sand in these front riffles. I think I got my angle just right. I think I'm catching just the heaviest stuff. Yeah, that's looking very promising right now. Well, you can see it. Well, yeah, that looks very promising. Center pump there. Figured out a pretty good way to clean out the snail when it's planking like this. Yeah, planking. That's what they call that. Laying flat. I have an empty bottle here. Alright, you get the gist of it. Back in a bit. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. We lied to you. We did 3 cleanouts. It looked to me like the riffles were filling up with black sand, and I wanted to see what was what today, and I don't know when we're going to get back on the Nimeshellin Creek. So I figured might as well try to get every bit that we can out of this. This is going to take me 3 hours. Alright, well, I like to have about maybe 1/3 of a cup of black sand that I need to go through here and hurry up because the sun's starting to set. Tell you what, I really need 2 hands so I can try to get through this quick, so we're going to pan that down the rest of the way and hopefully we got something today. Back in a minute. Okay, we're back on PaystreakTV. All that work for one single flake. But by golly, there it is. I had so much black sand in that pan. I was getting numb. My fingers were getting numb. We're gonna pick this back up in the gold room. See you there. Alright, we're back on PaystreakTV. We're back in the gold room. Once again, vicious dog Naz. Oh yeah, keep them away from the gold. If they come in here, you guys just make sure you take care of that. Knox and Naz, hard at work. Alright, go. I don't want a bunch of hair in my pan. Get. Go lay down. Good Lord. Well, we worked a total of, I'm going to say we're only actually working about 2 hours down there, and, you know, half an hour on each end for dragging stuff down and setting up for the show, but I was out 3 hours altogether. But by golly, there's some gold. That's a pretty nice flake too. Pretty nice flake. I love the big ones that you just know, yes, that is it, and there's no question about it. Alright, the snail worked great. I caught too much black sand, I think. It was a great day. Finally got some gold to show you. That being said, thanks for watching. Join us for another episode of PaystreakTV. I'm Chris. See ya. Very nice. We're definitely going back there. There's gold in Nimeshellin.